taking on the Green Bay Packers. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Lambeau. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Willis will look to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. On 4th down, the Packers called on Daniel Whelan to punt. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. As we take a peek at Sam Darnold, the former USC Trojan and 3rd pick in the 2018 draft.
And I know that last year in 2024, New York Jets fans were watching him and said, that's the guy we thought we were going to get. But he found his groove in Minnesota, finishing the top 5 in passing yards and touchdowns last year. Now in Seattle, where he proved that last season was no fluke.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Darnold now to throw. They'll get this one to Cobb, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Now it's Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Now a handoff to Charbonnet. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. To throw is Darnold. Throw left side, complete to Cobb. It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. Open man is Barner, the tight end. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Darnold. It's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Man in motion left, that's Smith and Jigba. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talked about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime you didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Ready, set. Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
Willis. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Now Willis to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Charbonnet. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now Darnold. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10.
Off of play action. Over the middle. That's hauled in by Kupp. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And touchdowns. Cooper Kupp, 41 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll take it up past the 25 at the 26-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he stopped immediately there.
He was taken down by Boye Mafe. No gain on the play.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. 3rd and 8.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw, Willis. Over the middle, he's got Golden. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Sam Darnold, 30 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusive, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Willis looking to throw it. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Now he's going to step up and run. Willis takes a hit and the ball is free. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Partner, coaches always say that every play is touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First down. First and 10.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Darnold. They'll set up a screen to Charbonnet. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Charbonnet. A gain of 6 yards. That's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
On the give, here's Charbonnet. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
From the 50, it's Darnold. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. That'll give him 8 that time. And this will wind up being a Third and 3. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Charbonnet. He stiff arms it. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
19 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
Darnold down to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Charbonnet not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Myers' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Ready?
Back to throw, Willis. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Finding space at the 40. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Off the play fake, here's Willis. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. 2nd and 10. Willis. Now they go screen. It's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Complete to Josh Jacobs. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Now Willis. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. That's taken in by Golden. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Now Willis. The defense gets a hand on it, but he still grabs it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. First. Goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Looking to put a drive together. And they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Pass caught, Arroyo right side. So nothing doing there. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. The ground incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Open man is Barner, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's Willis. The open man here, Renfro. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 2. Here's Willis. The swing right out wide to Jacobs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Willis looks to pass it here. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
First down.
Willis looking to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Willis now off of play action. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Willis will look to throw it. Gets this to Ertz. And he gets 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
now Willis to throw. moves over the middle. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they put 6 points.
That's another Packers first down.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Loss of 1. Brings up second.
Willis looking to throw it. Caught on a slant. It's a Packers touchdown. Zach Ertz from 8 yards out. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
McManus for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a Zach Ertz touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 27-yard line.
Darnold from the gun. Short pass tip, but caught anyway. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Now Darnold. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. And they'll run on third down with Charbonnet. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Here's Darnold. And complete to Smith-Njigba. This is second and 8. Out of the gun, give to Charbonnet. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get it as they stop him behind the line. This offense so far on third down, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. Packer pressure, and down he goes. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
For the Seahawks.
Well, there was a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And they will take over first and 10. Willis. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's up in it after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. From the 25, here's second and 6.
Second and 6.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Okay, ready?
From the 25, here's second and 6.
Go.
Now Willis to throw. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it makes it third down and 2 yards to go. The shotgun snap to Willis. That is caught. And he's going to have the Packers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on third and 2. Back to throw Willis. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Willis is going to throw once more. Over the middle, he's got Golden. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
That's another.
To throw, here's Willis. Now he's going to step up and run. Willis hits the turf, sliding down and picking up the first. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The kick by McManus is good. And that will tie things at 17 all. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hanson.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Scott Hanson back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. Our starters likely to be out there for the third back underway in this second half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Off of play action, Darnold. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That'll be caught. It's caught. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20.
A run now with Charbonnet. Oh, able to avoid him. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 91 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. Darnold now to throw. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Seahawks.
Play action. It's Darnold. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
The score is Seahawks.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead.
The kickoff for Seattle.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Ready, break.
It's a gain of 8.
Hammer 11, hammer 11. Here we go, here we go. Ready.
To throw, here's Willis. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slam, and it's intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. On the carry, Charbonnet. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now it's Darnold. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Back to throw, Darnold. Throw left side, complete to Cobb. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
First and 10.
Here's Charbonnet. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Darnold. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Darnold. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. Now run by Charbonnet. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now this time he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Quay Walker able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So on 4th down, here's Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. Myers' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. If you think about it, that's a pretty important second-half field goal, Charles. That now stretches this to 2 possessions and really kind of ratchets up the pressure on that opposing sideline.
It certainly does, because that interception and adding a field goal to it, that puts them in firm control of this game right now. They're about one more big stop from putting this thing absolutely out of reach.
Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Gets this to Ertz. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
That's good for the Packers. First down.
They go play action with Willis. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. Willis looks to pass it here. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Willis to throw. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Again, it's Willis to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Willis. That's taken in by Golden. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26.
13 yards on the play. That's another Packers.
Here's Willis. Open man, that's Renfro. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Let's go.
Willis looking to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at? For the most part. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Josh Jacobs ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Packers are back within a score. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Looking to put a drive together. At their own 26-yard line. Here's Darnold. Complete to Smith-Njigba. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second and a couple. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 34-yard line. A play fake, and it's Darnold. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Shotgun snap for Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. That's good for a Seahawks first down. Darnold to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a game. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line. Faking the give, Darnold. He'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Darnold from the gun. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 8. Now Darnold. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down. To the air again, Darnold. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Packers' 22-yard line. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Block will try to sneak. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. 2 yards. First throw now for the backup lock. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. They look to throw. It's Locke. Over the middle, complete. That's Horton. This drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Locke now to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Clutching. And the Seahawks are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Hartman. A short throw to Musgrave. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Operating from the gun, Hartman. That's pulled in by Brooks. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. That's complete to Dobbs. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Complete to Romeo Dobbs.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Brooks is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Seahawks with 1st and 10. Locke gets ready to go at their own 24. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 14. And the Seahawks.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. That'll be caught by Bobo. A short completion, just 4 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Locke to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Locke off of play action. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Locke again. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Locke's going to sneak it. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to convert on albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That's another Seahawks.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. To throw it is Lock. That's taken in by Arroyo. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Lucas Van Ness in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns as his guys are able to extend their lead. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks. Down the left sideline. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. And this one's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw. Hartman. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Hartman. That is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
That's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. On the RPO, and this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. A lock in the Seahawks now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Off play action. Lock. He's got White here. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So a big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Play action. Now it's Lock. Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays. And he's brought down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Lock on the bootleg. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings
some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They just did not get the snap away in time.
Delay of game.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. It's grabbed over the middle by White.
Harvey sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep. They curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Let's see who's faster.
Now Locke. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Now remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off. Now Locke. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. Touchdown. Elijah Arroyo. 27 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Gets by him at the 25. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So the Packers down by 8, 1:09 to play. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. Finding Hardman. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Back to throw. Finding Washington. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw. Slant route, he's got Downs. A lot on the line here, even for just a preseason game. Jobs to be won and lost. It's 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here's 3rd down at 5. They'll look to throw again. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
This one came right down to the wire. And CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
See how many players you need to cut this week.
I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted
Here are some recommendations to get you started.
part of. I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of. I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part. Let down open just to watch me play. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem.
Opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums, legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. On the visitors' sideline, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. On the other side, the head coach of the Packers. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
Mike, isn't there just something different about the week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside them.
Ooh, well, now you see it, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down and 4. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. Going to be third, they need 1. They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. He's going to have a Lions first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone. David Montgomery. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And the shotgun. It's Goff.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
The motion man is Raymond. First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
Rashawn Gary on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 9-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Goff. He pulls it in around the 5. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up third down. We'll go play action with Goff. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This is about as short as you can get. Bates' kick is good. The Lions are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away.
but dangerous. Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Now Willis, rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short game.
Good drive to this point. Now can he convert on 3rd and 3? We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Fighting for the Bucker. He loses the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Off to throw on 1st down. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 20-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down. On play action, Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Laporta in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. That is caught! And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. Lions ball to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Laporta in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Complete to number 87, Sam.
On 2nd down, Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. A And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. Throwing is Willis. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. Greg, the NFC North has become such a fun division over the last few years. Think of the geography and the legacy. It's always been, because of the proximity, a fun division with great rivalries. But with almost all the teams playing well, save the Bears over the last few years, it's almost heightened the awareness of how good the NFC North can be.
Yeah, I think going into the season, I make the argument it's the best division in football. And I think when the worst team, I know they were 5-12 with the Chicago Bears, but to me, there's a lot of wins built in there. Now they bring in Ben Johnson. They continue to build around Caleb Williams. That feels like there's a lot more wins built into that 5-12 record if they just get themselves organized and get some pieces around Caleb Williams, and that's what they've done. So, yes, Detroit and Minnesota, Green Bay, they've clearly been the top 3 for the last couple of years, but if Chicago and that roster, if that's your 4th best team in your division, man, I'll tell you what, those are going to be some really competitive division games this year.
And I don't know if it's the weapon. I don't know if it's the length of the franchises. But when these divisions go head-to-head, there always is a legacy feel that just is additive to the anticipation of those matches.
Yeah, and every one of these franchises has significant history for a lot of different reasons. They have Hall of Fame players, Hall of Fame coaches. Some of the most iconic individuals in the history of the league have played for these 4 organizations over the last 50-plus years. So there's so much into it, more than just the matchup on the field in that moment, and you can feel it with how much the fan bases rally behind their team.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Willis. Moving to his right. Now he'll run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing, Willis. Rush to his right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Willis. Left to the left side and taken in by Golden. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
That's Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Forced out wide. Off he goes.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short game.
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So out come the Lions, and can they get to the Super Bowl? Franchise that has never been to the Super Bowl, but really close the last couple of years. Made it to the NFC title game before falling to the 49ers 2 years ago. And then 15-2 last year, the #1 seed, but stunned by what? And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. So, Greg, you start to think about, okay, who are the teams that have a chance this year? Look, it happens every year. We just have to identify who they are. Who are a couple top of mind for you as we start 2025?
As I start in the AFC, I think the Cincinnati Bengals, you got to think the way their season ended last year, they rattled off 5 wins straight, really on the back of Joe Burrow. We could have made the argument if they're a playoff team that Joe Burrow was the best player. He was incredible. Most weeks, Mike, he single-handedly carried that offense. Now, new defensive coordinator in Al Golden coming from the college ranks. Can he just make that defense in Cincinnati average? Because if they just play a little bit better with that high-profile offense, I think they're a team. They might not win the division with Baltimore, but they're going to be close and maybe at least get one of those wild card spots.
What's your foot over? Who are the guys you watch in the NFC?
You know, I think Dallas is going to find themselves, just the fact that I know the division is difficult. Obviously, Philadelphia remains really strong. Does Washington kind of regress a little?
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
60 by Dragon, 60. 19 Lions.
Willis now to throw. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. The Lions ball there first time out. As they'll discuss what's to come, this 4th down is looming.
Ready? Pep, 70 Lions. Go.
Throwing, Willis. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. Willis to throw. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up.
That's interference. Defense.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers are able to cut the deficit to 10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Whoa! He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Lions offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 18.
On first down, it's Goff. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. On target for Laporta. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good.
Now Goff. That's to the big tight end, Laporta. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. The Lions will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Today,
and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin.
Jack Fox sticking.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Packers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. You know, Greg, early on, it's always new faces in different places. Off-season movement will cut your eye. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked up by Terrion Arnold. He'll go play action with Goff. Nice one, broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Laporta in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. His 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone. Pretty evident that they felt the weakness of this rush defense was on the perimeter. A simple toss play gets the back out there so fast. They secure the edge, and it just becomes a foot race, and he walks in for an easy 2 points.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get back to work. Now, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does it feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people can talk about, Meg, is the impact that it's making on going for it on 4th down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. It wasn't that much of a spread. But now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball at the 35? Or even if I fail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other rule that is adjusted are overtimes in the regular season will mirror playoff overtime. Each team getting the ball. I'm so happy, Greg, because I had just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more, and you hear it a saying, oh, well, just get a stop. Well, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither team stopped it. It was just an offensive touchdown festival. So you won a coin toss and you get the ball. Well, the other team's defense hadn't gotten to stop the whole game. If Josh Allen got the ball first, he probably would have scored on a walk-off. So I love the idea of both teams getting the ball. If a game is good enough to go to overtime, let's finish it. We don't need to be in a rush. There's no curfew. Let's let the guys finish it on the field. A lot more similar to how the regular game goes and not have significantly different game flow come over.
Trap 50, trap 50. Let's go.
Now Willis. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
23-yard line.
Down, Goff. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Devontae Wyatt taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Goff to throw. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
It's a toss play left to Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd.
Here's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 10.
Here's Goff.
At the 32-yard line.
Off balance throw. It's complete. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll take this one in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense headed back to take over once more. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough field.
Yeah, we've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So, in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Robertson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Laporta in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. Here's Gibbs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Second and goal.
Leads to second and goal. At the 7.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Try it again here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. Off the play fake, here's Goff. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jared Goff. Touchdown, Lions. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Lions stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. To throw, here's Willis. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Gain of 22 yards. That's good. For the Packers.
Willis now to throw. Going up top. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Come on.
To throw is Willis. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. This one just too far for the receiver. That one falls incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it's good. Fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On play action, Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
16 yards. That's good for the Lions.
Goff to throw on first down. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And no chance to turn, and you go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
On play action, he'll set up to throw.